So how many people are familiar with the product? Okay, so we have about half of the audience.
I hope you all own one, actually.
I know this guy does. I saw him using it.
Yeah, the coverage in here is kind of mediocre. And
we may be able to get a tight camera shot if you...
Sure.
okay, so here I'll...
So basically we realized that there was this convergence of voice and data. We realized that some of the work we had been doing for these portable Tamagotchi-style internet sponges was relevant in the wireless area. So we kind of combined the two and came up with this product, which was actually, when it was released, was one of the first 2.5G wireless voice devices. And the one that we're showing you here is actually the first one released in October of...
If you want to play or open it up...
It'll take a second.
Yeah, it's booting up
Very
still.
spectacular boot animation is about to be displayed.
So what this is a front end to a set of data services we have on the back end, and those data services are what we sell to wireless carriers. So it's actually, I mean, the really great thing is we have a product here that's in the physical world that we can show you and play with, and it's exciting, it's colorful, and it's kind of cool. But the business is built around this service that we sell to wireless carriers, which is primarily a software business. So the unique thing about us is our business model derives its money from the wireless carrier and its services, completely different than how regular cell phone OEM manufacturers make their money, because they're making their money on margin on unit sales. They're selling more, trying to sell more cell phones. But if you know how wireless carriers make their money, they subsidize the price of these things down so they can get new subscribers in a contract for a year or longer. So there's this kind of, it's a competitive thing between the wireless carriers and the OEMs. The OEMs want to sell more devices, but the carriers want to buy down those devices. They only want to do that once every 12 months. So that's kind of a conflict. So what we arrived on is basically a mechanism to build a very inexpensive device using something similar to thin client technology that Joe and Matt can talk more about, and undercutting the price of physical devices, creating less of a subsidy for the wireless carrier, and then making money on the back end. So we were more aligned with the business models of the carriers than the other OEMs, and that created great opportunity for us.